Rivalry here at the Staples Center. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Berg reporting from the sideline. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. And so, in the game for the 76ers, we've got Barkley. Iverson is out there with Williams. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Butler in at the small forward. And Iverson gets it to go.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
The 76ers struggled last year, but it was mostly due to their offensive issues, Greg. At times, they could be okay on defense.
No doubt, Kevin. They've got a good group of rim protectors, and they also knew how to force turnovers, but they have got to improve offensively.
And stolen by Iverson. To the paint. That's good from Williams on the assist by Iverson.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
On defense, the 76ers.
Yeah, you know, Philly would finish right in the middle of the pack in terms of defensive rankings. They knew how to make stops, and they've got some good defenders, too, so not surprised they were fairly solid defensively.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Putting you in. Let's go.
The first free throw is good.
And the big thing that stuck out for me for the Sixers, their turnovers forced. I mean, second in the league in steals per game, fourth in the league in blocks.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Davis is checked in. The drive by Iverson. Gets the front of the rim and out.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
Ryan against Iverson. Shot's good by Kobe.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Williams against Bryant. Outside Williams. 6 on the shot clock from 12 feet out. And there's the foul. It goes on Mr. Incredible. That'll be his second foul of the game.
He looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
Joel Embiid. He's checked in for the 76ers. So they take the lead. Kobe's got his second basket.
Shaq doing a nice job setting that screen.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Butler against LeBron. Tries it from 19. Johnson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Putting you in. Let's go.
Ryan against Williams. Just 5 on the clock.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Another miss by Philadelphia. It's Davis with the drive, and it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Baylor, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Iverson. Johnson with the block. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. All sorts of time. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. The 76ers trail by 5. Here's Iverson. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I briefly spoke with Brett Brown. When we talked about what they'll try to do on defense, he told me they're going to have to do everything they can to neutralize their opponent's high flyers, saying, quote, "We can't play above the rim like these guys, so we'll have to do our best to keep them away from the hoop." Gentlemen, easier said than done.
Thanks, Doris.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And cashing is hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on net dunks.
Guys that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
Philadelphia with the ball after the basket by the Lakers. And that one's good, Iverson.
Well, I tell you what, it's easy to get spoiled watching this fella. I mean, he just makes it look so simple.
The feed to Davis. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. Shot is no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Iverson with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Iverson kicks to Embiid. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Iverson, no luck. The Lakers in the lead. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. And passes to Johnson. Dishes it to O'Neal. A three ball. Davis kicks to O'Neal. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The 76ers shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. On occasions last year, the Lakers were all right on offense. Other times, they were just stagnant. There was just no motion, nothing going on.
That's a great point. And their ball movement could use some work. A lot of ISOs last season, and it killed a lot of the flow the team had in the half court.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for O'Neal, and James subbed in for Magic Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Iverson. Here's Davis. Breaks a big height bounce and goes in.
You know, for the Lakers, they were okay in the assist department, guys, but they were dead last in the league in secondary assists. That, to me, is indicative of an inefficient offense and also a new stat category.
Here's Williams. After the basket by Los Angeles. James trying to free himself up. And it's Butler missing. Fast break. The Lakers. Kobe with the ball. Baylor with the ball. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
And for the Lakers in that secondary assist stat, that just means they aren't making the extra pass, or it means they are holding on to the ball too long. Either way, it hurts the offense. Listen, playing Western Conference teams is never...
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor, isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Didn't stand any chance.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. A lot of blowout for Philly last year against the West, as you talked about. Greg only managed to take 6 wins in their 30 games. Clark out of conference.
And Kevin, that was tied for the fewest wins against the West in the league. But again, no surprise with Philadelphia because they really were focused on developing young talent there.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Scotty's checked in for Davis. And West subs in for Baylor. Irving's checked in for the 76ers. And he gets it to go. 8 points for Iverson. Lakers have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. James dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Good, and the assist goes to James.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Now, here is Barkley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Iverson outside. 6 to shoot. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Malone's checked in for Embiid. Now here's West. At the elbow, it's James. And so he draws the foul on the shot and trip to the line to shoot 2. Now much more is there to say about LeBron James, Clark? Incredible consistency, unbelievable athleticism. He just is a marvel in every way the longer he plays.
Kevin, when you look at his career averages, I mean, just off the charts, and he has the same unbelievable year every year. The consistency, phenomenal.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Chamberlain's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Saul comes in for West, and Dubs subbed in for Bryant. 3 against James. Barkley bounces high off the rim and drops.
And talking about LeBron's consistency, it's not just a physical effort. It's also a mental one. I mean, you know you're targeted by the defense all game. That'll wear down even the best players. How is it that LeBron's armor just never seems to be penetrated?
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for the Lakers. West comes in for LeBron. The 76ers also with the sub. Simmons is checked in. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You know, on the topic of LeBron, one of the few areas where he could improve consistency in is from the three-point line. 3 years ago, he hit over 40% from downtown. 2 years ago, 38. And last year, down to 35.
The 76ers trail by 7. To the wing on the left. Shot's good by Barkley. Barkley's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control is essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Passes to Free. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. 2 straight seasons of no playoff for the Lakers after last year's miss. Not what they were hoping for.
It's going to be a growing process, Kevin. I mean, they had a young team and an injured superstar in Kobe both years. Hard to make the playoffs in that situation.
Pau Gasol, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. West outside. He kicks to Odom. They get it back.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Simmons. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Free. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know, he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's Chamberlain. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Chamberlain got 6.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Rebound by the 76ers. Here's Simmons. Pass to Free. Shoots from the right block. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The 76ers didn't lie to themselves about last season, Greg. They knew they weren't going to be in the playoffs. They spent a lot of time last season developing their young players.
Exactly. And listen, the 3rd straight year the Sixers would miss the playoffs. But as you said, Kevin, they knew what the season had in store. The key was that they keep those young guys focused on growth and experience and not get caught up in the fact that they struggled to win games.
Here's Irving following the basket made by Wilt Chamberlain and stolen by Scott. And now, running up the court, West pushing it up. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Embiid's checked in. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And it's clear for the Sixers, the plan has been to continue to add good young players. Eventually, I think they'll be a force in the East. There's no guarantee, but they've got a plan, and they're sticking to it.
Here's Irving. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Worthy the pass to Gasol. The 9-foot shot, and that one's good. And the Lakers lead by 9.
A lot of teams that win a title often have a former #1 pick leading the way, or at least a top 3 NBA draft pick as their leader. So the 76ers are trying a shotgun approach to trying to get as many top 3 picks as they can, hoping one turns into the next superstar.
And the basket by West.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Free against West. Free passes to Malone. West with the steal. Here's Scott.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Lakers ahead. They lead by 14. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Boy, have they come out strong. Just some tremendous offense.
Guys fully in control and stroking it well.
We've got Baylor. O'Neal is out there with LeBron James. And there's Bryant. And it's Johnson in at the point guard position. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Offensive rebound.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder, how much can they win by?
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it, you can see it, in part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
And he gets it to go.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Shaq with the screen. Johnson kicks to Shaq. Throws off the pick and hammers it home.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Williams dishes to Iverson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. That's 12 points for Iverson.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Iverson against James. Back to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Chamberlain with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Big part of the problem for the Lakers last year was consistency. Clark, with all their injuries, they had to shuffle the lineup, it seemed, every game.
Well, you know what happened with all that shuffling was they got to see a lot of different players and evaluate them for the future. I think it helped in regards to what they're going to do this offseason.
And the Lakers making a change here. Odom's checked in. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Feeds it to Embiid and stolen by James. Johnson kicks it to Odom. The dish now to O'Neal. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
That's good.
And for the Lakers, obviously the big get for them was landing the #2 overall pick in the draft. Getting a quality big to add to a roster with Kobe is huge. It made them a player, again, I believe, in free agency. And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Here's Embiid. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got his 4th assist in this one. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter.
And, you know, when it comes to the Lakers, they're always going to be players in free agency if they have money. It's still a marquee franchise in the NBA, one of the top 2 or 3, no doubt. When you have high draft picks and money to spend, people want to play for you, and not to mention California is an attractive destination.
The 76ers trail by 12. Williams kicks to Iverson. James with some nice D. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The 76ers shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Up top, Chamberlain. Butler passes to Williams. And the wing jumper offline.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Odom with it. Iverson picks him up. And stolen by Chamberlain. Williams dishes to Iverson. Out of bounds.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Los Angeles. The 76ers also with a sub. Barkley, he's checked in for Embiid. Johnson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. And here's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Here's Bryant. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Lewis Williams. Last season, Kobe with some thoughts on the development of U.S. players last season. Felt that the AAU system, Clark, was problematic.
And I would not disagree specifically in this regard. Too much focus on playing games and winning versus skill development.
Davis is checked in for Los Angeles.
And with Kobe, who's just so skilled, that critique holds water. Kobe felt that Europeans came into the league with more of a skill set because they learned how to play the game a little bit more collectively than the American players.
James Worthy's checked in for James. The 76ers trail by 14. Down low. Barkley the pass to Chamberlain. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Kobe. Iverson with the block. And they're able to recover. Tapped and still knocked it down. Nice composure. Moses Malone. He's checked in for Chamberlain. The Lakers have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
You know, for Kobe's statement, it's hard to measure something like skill with metrics. I mean, you look at shooting and free throw percentages, and there isn't too much of a difference between U.S. and European players.
Barkley, true on the 14-footer. Barkley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The offense really coming around here in the second.
It's about rhythm, Clark. They're up above 50% now for the game, and you'll take that on any night. And defensively, there's still some work, though. They're going to have to show up.
The 76ers might have dodged having the worst record in the league last season, but they didn't dodge having the worst road record last year, Clark.
They could not dodge that one, Kevin. Just 6 wins on the road, but that was pretty much expected considering the youth and inexperience of this team.
Chamberlain's checked in for Davis.
And for the 76ers, they weren't a good shooting team in general. And on the road, it got real ugly. They shot under 40% as a team on the year away from home.
Malone in the post. Chamberlain on him. He's whistled for the 5-second back-to-the-basket violation. Johnson outside. The pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
For the Sixers, just a brutal start to last season. 17 straight losses. They did get their first 4 wins of the season as a road team, though. As bad as they were on the road, at least they had that going for them.
Here's Malone. That one bounces around and comes back out.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Johnson dishes to Kobe. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. And that's now 11 points for Kobe Bryant. Iverson against Johnson. Iverson outside. Pass to Barkley. And it's Johnson with the rebound.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
He feeds it to Abdul-Jabbar.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys. And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Simmons is checked in, and Irving subbed in for Williams.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Chamberlain a screen. And it's Bryant in the corner. That doesn't go either for Bryant.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Here's Irving. Here's Barkley. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Some really terrific numbers for the Beast. He has 11 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
They really do. He is not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, you know he's going to be there to fight for it.
Davis is checked in for the Lakers. West comes in for Magic Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on free. West kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. No good. Some solid defense here from Malone. The 76ers trail by 17. Simmons battles through traffic and lays it in. Simmons got his first bucket in this one. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice efficient 50%. It's West with the drive. No luck. The 76ers shooting a sweet 57% clip in quarter number 2. Malone with the screen. Simmons passes to Malone. Here's Free from 11 feet away. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And here we go. Here's Kobe. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Irving, a screen on West. Free passes to Irving. 5 on the clock. Got a hand on it. And now running up the board, West pushing it up. And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist from James Worthy. Worthy's got 3 assists now in this one. The 76ers trail by 17. And the 76ers call time here.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Well, over that break, I listened in on Brett Brown's huddle. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through the beast. Coach asked him directly to take the reins of their offense. He wants him to have a huge impact at that end of the floor for the rest of this game. He also said that their work on the offensive glass is going to be critical. He believes second chance points will go a long way toward deciding this game. Guys, they've got a decent hole to dig themselves out of, but still a lot of time left to do it. We'll see if those adjustments help.
And thank you for that, Doris. Here's Barkley. 13 points in the game. Over to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Baylor on the double team. The 15-footer. Barkley, no good.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
The 76ers trail by 17. Irving drives in. Malone in the high post. It's deflected. Here's Barkley. The putback, and Malone with the stuff.
He sniffed out that board and then powered it back in.
Pure Mike Clark, so strong, going back up with that one.
Playing to his strength, too, guys. That's what he's capable of.
Here's James. No luck. And the 76ers go the other way with it.
And the thing about LeBron James, he's really done a nice job of reshaping his game over the years. I mean, every veteran goes through losing a little speed and quickness. The great ones compensate by getting stronger and more physically imposing, not to mention also that basketball IQ grows as well, just as has been the case for LeBron.
Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. On defense, the Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
They became more sculpted. They looked more physical.
Exactly. Leaned up and altered their games a bit. Not nearly as high flying, but just as potent and as effective.
Some changes for the Lakers. O'Neal's checked in for LeBron. Bryant comes in for Byron Scott, and it's Johnson in for West. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Chamberlain's checked in. Back to Bryant. 59 seconds left to play here in the half.
Fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number one.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen by O'Neal. Kobe goes in. Here's Davis. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Davis has got 6.
They've owned the offensive glass here in the second.
And making a point of getting in there and vying for missed shots.
Passes it to Free. Embiid the screen. To the middle. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Knocked loose. Kicks it to Simmons. Chamberlain a screen. Simmons dishes to Irving. There's the feed to Simmons. From downtown, and Taylor with the block. And he recovers it. And that concludes the first half. Lakers lead by 15. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Pow, tell us what have been the key aspects to how this team is playing so far through the first 2 quarters.
Well, just had to be aggressive from the beginning, take the shots that were there, and with the ball, we're being unselfish. We were defending better in the first quarter, and we were able to knock down the shots.
Pow, thank you for the time. Gentlemen, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome, everyone. We'll be taking a look back at what was clearly a one-sided first half of action. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They lead by 15. Starting with Kenny, your take.
They've done a lot of things well, but the way they've taken care of the basketball, valuing each possession, so critical.
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of.
Getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half. Defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop him.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Lewis Williams, Barkley is out there with Chamberlain. Then there's A-Train, and it's Iverson in at the point guard. Johnson outside. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
At the line for your Lakers, Shaquille O'Neal.
He's off on the first.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. And here are the 76ers now. It's a 14-point game. Johnson against Iverson. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. Iverson's got 14.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Here's Shaq. Rebound by the 76ers. Chamberlain got 3 rebounds now in this one. The drive by Iverson. Here's Butler, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Here's Baylor. Some solid defense from Butler.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he had to do something. They're getting buffaloed and beat up. He couldn't let that continue. He had to call the timeout there.
Some changes for the Lakers. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for Shaq. Davis is subbed in for Baylor. Dishes it to Abdul-Jabbar. On the wing, Bryant. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Kobe goes in. That drops. Bryant's got 17 now.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Top Barkley is guarded by Davis. Here's Iverson. Johnson with the block. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. And the dunk by LeBron.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Chamberlain. The Lakers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Johnson against Iverson. Eyes the hook. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 4 rebounds in this game. Butler against Kobe. Butler kicks to Iverson. Johnson with the block. LeBron passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Chamberlain against Johnson. Davis with a screen on Williams. Davis dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the put.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make really make the difference.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
The 76ers making a switch here. Malone's checked in. Iverson outside. Shot from 16. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Not the best shot right there with the good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
Here's Davis, and the shot falls short this time. The 76ers trail by 12. Iverson with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Pass to Malone. He dishes it to Williams. Top of the key, Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the mark with the 15-footer. Butler's got 6. Los Angeles leading by 10. Johnson outside. Right side, Davis. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. He's got 10.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Williams kicks to Iverson. Johnson with the block.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
It's Davis on the wing. And Kobe, here we go. They get it back. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop break. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
Johnson goes in. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Abdul-Jabbar's got 11 points. The 76ers trail by 13. Malone outside. Williams passes to Iverson. Back to Williams. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's his first trip to the line.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Now Johnson. He has 7. Knocks it loose and stolen by Chamberlain. And here is Iverson. 14 points for him. Back to Chamberlain. Butler against Bryant. Williams for 3. Williams with another miss.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one. Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
And the 76ers with some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Malone. And Irving subbed in for Lou Williams. Irving attacking, and the call will be against D. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And the Lakers making a change here. Gasol's checked in. Here's Iverson. But they get it back. Can't make good off the screen. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Irving. The drive by James. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 points this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Irving. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And for Kobe Bryant, how difficult was last season? Starting out strong, even though the team, Greg, around him wasn't very good. But then everything, including Bryant, fell to pieces.
And when you're a competitor, the way this guy is a competitor, you can't stand to lose. So you push your body to the limit to avoid that. But what happens at age 36 when you've got the kind of miles that Kobe Bryant has, you know, you just can't go it alone. That's why Kobe lasted only 35 games.
That doesn't go in either for Kobe.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
And I love the fact that he didn't try to take on the defense by himself. Great pass on the move.
You know, you go back to Kobe Bryant. He pushed himself so hard last season, though his points per game average was up. Field goal percentage was the worst of his career. Just felt he had a better chance to score than anyone else on the team, and it's real hard to argue that he was wrong about that.
And the Lakers call time here.
And guys, you know Kobe Bryant, words can't describe what he's meant to his team, really to the league and the game of basketball. You just wonder when he's finally going to say, you know what, I've done all I can do. That's enough. Retirement's been hinted at, but until I see it, knowing how competitive Kobe is, I just won't believe it.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Odom's checked in, and the 76ers also making a change. Freeze checked in for Allen Iverson. LeBron with it. Embiid with the steal. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop.
There's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set up, and you can get some easy hoops that way.
And that steal made it possible. And if they can use a few more sequences just like that.
No good from Abdul-Jabbar.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Bryant. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Chamberlain's checked in for Los Angeles. And the 76ers also making a change. Simmons is checked in, and that one falls for Bryant. The 76ers trail by 14. Feeds it to Chamberlain. He kicks it to Irving. Irving double team. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Scott comes in for Kobe. And West subs in for James. Clock at 4. Here's Free. The 76ers again can't hit it.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
West outside. Chamberlain a screen. West dishes to Odom. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that kind of defense ain't gonna get it done.
Gee, we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
There's no doubt about that, fellas. I mean, the more finishes like that he gets, the more his confidence will grow.
Here's Free. The dish to Embiid. That's good. Embiid's got 12 in the game.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Yeah, you've got to make sure your feet are set when you set those screens, or they're going to call that on you.
Well, I thought maybe he was set. I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think they might have missed that one.
In the corner, Irving with it. Over to the left wing. Barkley, no luck.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans.
Williams passes to Free. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. West kicks to Gasol. Back to West. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Chamberlain. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Embiid.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
No good on that one. Iverson's checked in for Free.
Line for 2.
And the second free throw, good. The 76ers trail by 13. And there's the pass to Williams. Pass to Barkley. Outside Irving. He feeds it to Embiid. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two.
And looking at Joel Embiid, he has all the tools to be the game's next great center. He's raw, no doubt about that. And he'll have to overcome the injuries, but his combination of size, speed, agility, practically unparalleled.
Shaq is checked in for Chamberlain. Regarding Joel Embiid, what makes him even that much more unique as a young 7-footer, excellent shot mechanics and a feathery touch. In college at Kansas, he shot Greg 63% from the floor. Many of those were face-up jumpers.
And as the season wore on, he became money at the free throw line as well. Those are the kinds of unique attributes that make him an extra scary prospect.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. West with the ball. Iverson picks him up. West can't hit. Now here's Williams. Here's Iverson, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
He's the kind of player that even the best defense has no answer.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The 4th quarter of play should begin momentarily. Los Angeles leading by 10. Dove is out there with Worthy. And there's Byron Scott. Then there's West. And it's Shaq in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Laker 5.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Shaquille O'Neal.
That's good from O'Neal.
At the line for 2.
O'Neal hits them both. The 76ers trail by 12. Iverson outside. Four on the clock. Goes up at the stripe. The shot misses. And the Lakers going the other way now. West outside. Butler against Scott. Iverson with some nice D.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
The drive by Worthy. The kick out to Scott for the 3. That one goes. And the Lakers lead by 15.
And that tells you a lot about why the score is where it is. Lazy defense.
Iverson against West. Malone can't get it to go. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Balanced scoring clock for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively.
Barkley gets the bucket. Here's West. O'Neal a screen on Iverson. And Scott has it in the corner. To the inside. It's tipped. Here's O'Neal. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-over. You got to finish the job.
Iverson with the ball. West picks him up. Here's Williams. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Los Angeles leading by 14. Shaq with a screen on Iverson. The offensive rebound.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Here's Worthy to the left side wing.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Some changes for the Lakers. Kobe's checked in for Scott. And it's Johnson in for West. Chamberlain's checked in for Philadelphia. And both free throws good for Worthy. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Iverson dishes to Butler. Tries from 16. Excellent defense from Worthy. Lakers leading by 16. Now Johnson. O'Neal a screen on Williams. Johnson kicks to Shaq. And stolen by Chamberlain. Kobe against Williams. Allen Iverson on the wing. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
Here's Bryant. Here's Shaq. Chamberlain with the block. They recover it. Back to Odom. And another shot. And they'll keep possession. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Plays like that, the hustle plays on the backboard, the second chance points that have really caused problems all day for the defense.
And here is Iverson. Here's Williams. Up again. It's good on the putback. And it's 8 points for Mr. Incredible.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
Yeah, and that's what happens, though, when you do your work early in terms of getting the good position.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
That's good.
He's not going to miss many of those, if any. Not when he's got that much room.
Johnson, the pass to O'Neal. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Just absolute domination in this one for O'Neal. He's got 10 rebounds, and his 2 blocks have given them a lift defensively.
No doubt about it. He's been a rim protector, and it's starting to get into the heads of their opponents.
James checked in for the Lakers. Baylor comes in for Worthy. He's off on the second.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
Iverson dishes to Barkley. Here's Chamberlain, and there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Good on the second free throw. Lakers leading by 12. Johnson kicks to James. Back to Johnson. Shaq with the screen. They double team Johnson. Clock at 6. And James gets it to go on the assist by Baylor. 6 points for LeBron.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
The 76ers again can't hit it.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
But better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Here's Baylor, and that one goes long. The 76ers trail by 14. Williams kicks to Iverson. Inside, Chamberlain. No good. Some solid defense from Johnson. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. LeBron up top. To the middle. Here's Shaq. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish. And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
They double-team Johnson. James throws it down hard.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I just would love to go up and jam like that.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
There's no doubt about it. The defense, you can see it exhales right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down. Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Here's Iverson. It's blocked by Shaq. And it's the Lakers on the break. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And what a game for Johnson. 8 rebounds and 5 block shots.
Offensively, defensively, man, he has done it all.
All hustle, non-stop effort. He just doesn't quit. Great resilience and relentlessness in his play.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Chamberlain comes in for Shaq. Davis is subbed in for Baylor. The 76ers trail by 19. Iverson passes to Barkley. The 15-footer, that one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Barkley's got 11 in the second half. Chamberlain with a screen on Iverson. Up off the screen. Davis dishes to Chamberlain. Chamberlain with the block. Williams kicks to Butler. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Davis sets a screen, and it's Johnson penetrating. Pass to James. Looking for Chamberlain. He gets it there. Good. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way. They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They can't guard us on simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, over that break, I listened in on Brett Brown's huddle. He was intent on running the offense through Mr. Incredible. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. Likely the final major changes to their game plan as they try to make a late comeback here in the 4th. Kevin, back to you.
And thanks for that story, Doris.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Nobody near Williams. Williams missing again.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Three-pointer. And LeBron James with the three. James has got 9 points now in just the second half. The 76ers trail by 20. Iverson outside. Left side, Butler. Chamberlain a screen. Butler attacking. The shake. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Chamberlain a screen. Outside Bryant. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Lets it go from 11. Kobe can't get that one to fall. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Lakers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket.
No surprise here. Just a big-time performance for Johnson. You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Los Angeles.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leading freebies at the line.
Kept alive.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
3 and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Chamberlain, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. The Lakers making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Some changes for the Lakers. Pau Gasol's checked in for Davis. And West subs in for Kobe. And he makes the first but misses the second. LeBron with it. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Abdul-Jabbar a screen on 3. From 12 feet out. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Free throw drops for James.
At the line for your Lakers, LeBron James.
Both free throws good from James. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Irving kicks to Malone. Pass to Free. Chamberlain with a screen on Johnson. Down low. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Trying to make it a three-point play.
And this run not really doing him any good at this point, as late as it's starting to evolve.
Yeah, but kudos to him, Greg. I mean, the fight they're showing now, you got to give them credit for that. Would have been really easy to pack it in.
Bryant drives in. Gets the bucket.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a part in the big win.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire. And it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kevin, I'm here with a very happy Kobe Bryant. This team obviously seemed to be pretty locked in tonight. How good is this team's defense right now?
They're very good. You know, we're only going to get better, though. We still blew a lot of coverages, a lot of assignments. All in all, we played extremely well.
Kobe, congratulations. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson joined by Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Now let's take this opportunity to check out our Jordan Player of the Game. He notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team tonight.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire